Alright, welcome back to another video tutorial, and we're talking about the female menstrual cycle with an edge in human beings, and this is the part 2 continuation of that. In our previous video, we talked about the follicular phase and the luteal phase, all part of the ovarian cycle and the uterine cycle. We spoke about the proliferative phase and the secretory phase. Again, remember, as the ovary is maturing and getting ready for ovulation, the uterus lining is getting ready for implantation. So the follicular phase starts when the previous menstrual cycle has ended. That's a key thing to remember. When the previous cycle has ended, that's when the follicular phase starts. And the luteal phase ends as well as the secretory phase ends with the shedding of the endometrium lining if there was no implantation. So, okay, we spoke about LH, starting from when LH rises, it surges, and there's ovulation. The ovum is released um, from the ovary into the abdominal cavity. And when that happens, the corpus luteum now starts producing progesterone. Right here, it secretes progesterone and estradiol, which has a negative feedback on the hypothalamus to reduce the production of GnRH, which ultimately stops the production of FSH and LH. Because if that starts going on, you'll be starting a new cycle when the previous cycle is not completed. So while there is that negative feedback hold on the hypothalamus, the corpus luteum is what is producing estrogen or estradiol in this case, and progesterone. When that is happening, progesterone and estrogen, what do they do? Now that's a good thing to always know because there are lots of questions like that. Progesterone is directly involved with the okay, let me go. If fertilization has occurred, right, the corpus luteum will be maintained by the presence of HCG. HCG is the human chorionic gonadotropic hormone, secreted by blastocytes and with the developing placenta. And that usually is happening during the first trimester of the development placenta of development of a new fetus. And then later on, the estrogen and progesterone are produced by the placenta itself. But HCG is the hormone responsible for a lot of morning sickness. But let's go back. The progesterone helps in maintaining the endometrium lining. So sometimes a progesterone deficiency may lead to a menstrual cycle, and that's something that we'll come back to later on. But progesterone and estradiol promote the thickening of this lining, getting ready for implantation. That and so if implantation does not occur, the corpus luteum would wear off, and this negative feedback will be released from the hypothalamus, and GnRH will start being secreted. Again, if implantation does not occur, you see a drop right here because the corpus luteum would wear off, and that's what's producing this. And ultimately, progesterone is what is holding back GnRH, and that hold will be released, and GnRH will start secreting FSH and LH, and the cycle starts all over again after this endometrium lining has been sheds off. So again, there is the second part of this cycle, and we're going to go to the last part, which will be the difference between the menstrual cycle and the estrous cycle, and then we'll do a little some quick questions to see how our understanding is going. Okay, thank you very much.